So, I'm a little bored, I guess. I want to see if I can do the time trial with the worst vehicles. More realistically, let's see if I can even come close. If I get within 30 seconds, I'll be impressed. I guess there's no modder in this lobby making all the traffic go away. So it's gonna be harder than earlier. Oh god. Took me 30 seconds to get to the straightaway part. Hopefully this thing's... Oh god. Wonder if I'll get griefed by a modder. Or another way to put it, if I'll get visited by the modding fairy. Or actually, a better way to put it was, I'll be forced to visit the modder in their apartment or the casino or something. I wish the modder, like, if they're gonna do that thing where they suck you up and place you down, I wish it'd be somewhere nearby that doesn't have a loading zone. Because the connection is so bad on a public server that you might just get stuck in a loading screen, you know? You might never get out. I've definitely had to alt F4 out of my fair share of loading screens in my day. Oh god, it's all the way on the other side of this bridge. I wonder if the plow affects my maneuverability. It probably affects my ground clearance, right? Like on curbs and stuff. I don't know. So I'm about 30 seconds, 34, 35 seconds off. That was with a few crashes, but I mean, even if you take the crashes out of the equation, is it gonna be any better? Okay, I'll see you for the next vehicle. I'm starting to wonder if I might actually have to use my Jetsam bobber helicopter to get the pounder up here. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the pounder. I don't think the pounder can fit in this parking garage, so that'll be kind of funny. Are you ready to see the most painful time trial you've ever seen? Oh, I made it over the ramp. Thank God. Oh no. Oh God. I wonder if anyone's beaten a time trial before with this. Probably, right? You might have to cheat. I wonder if you can be picked up by a Jetson bobber helicopter. If that can happen while you're in a time trial. I don't really have any friend. Well, I have one friend, but don't know if he's still playing GTA anymore. So, and that's where I met him. So I'm kind of back down to 0 friends again. So yeah, I can't really test that. And also, I'm muted in the game. I mean, I think if someone griefs you with mods, you should be allowed to tell them to take himself off the census, you know? But apparently Rockstar, you know, they'll ban you for that, but they won't ban the modder. Really hate I hate GTA Online, man. It's such a shit show. Speaking of shit shows, this car that I'm driving. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it in 3 minutes. This is really bad. I wonder, maybe I might be able to like find out what my worst car is, actually, using this time trial. Well, I mean, technically some cars are better for other things, but you know what I mean. Just kind of like for general driving around. That would be interesting, because then I would know what I need to replace. Keep in mind, even though this is probably my second worst car after the Pounder, but you can't replace this. This has its own special garage in the warehouse, so yeah. Okay, let's just say it took 3 minutes at least, and I don't really care. Past that point, it's like, does it even matter? There's no way I'm cutting a minute off of the time. This vehicle is literally impossible. So now I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need my Jetsam for this, which is annoying. But hey, what are you gonna do?
Hello, you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Thank you, madam. Your spectacular
There's
aircraft
no way
is now
this
ready for
fits
you at
in
our
the
nearest
parking garage,
airfield.
right? I'm tempted to try, but I also think it'd be really stupid and pointless waste of time to even try.
Holy shit!
There's no way.
Yo, what up? Did you leave your CEO already? Not yet?
Oh my god, I'm doing it. This is kind of funny. I wonder if there's like a rule all time trial spots have to be accessible by all vehicles that can do them. That would be interesting. Probably not. Oh no. Oh, can I like diagonally get through? I think I just barely managed to squeeze in. I think the barbed wire is screwing me a little bit. Damn it. Houston, we have a problem. Maybe I just need to hook it more in the middle, but I just tried and it wasn't working too good. Can't seem to get off the ground. What the hell, dude? I can't. I don't think this helicopters can do it with those. Huh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. This is fine. Oh, oops. I think it's still attached. I'm not sure if I can do the time trial in this truck. I did take off the barbed wire. So maybe I can get squeezed through the tunnel. I'll try. I do have one last idea. It's a long shot. Maybe somehow... No, I can't. Thought maybe I could summon the car up here, but that was a long shot and a half. Stupid cargo bob. Excuse me. Calculated. I wonder if you can, if two people have a cargo bob, can you both connect to one vehicle and lift it together? Because then maybe this is possible. Don't you, wait, why am I wanted? Anyway, don't you hate when you want to, like, try something but you need more than one person to do it? It's the worst. I wonder if these coppers can find me in here. Probably not. Oh god, he's coming for me. No! Stay away. You piece of shit. It's like a fucking horror game. I can't get away. God damn it. Let me out. Hey, good news is the getting rid of the barbed wire seems to have worked. Driving this car makes your freaking controller constantly vibrate. It's annoying. I hate it. Oh god. By the way, my up and atomizer is gone. What happened to that? Can I even get over this ramp? The rare time trial where you have to back up at the start to get a running start. Oh, I found the secret. The speedrun strat. It's the speedrun strat. You just have to crawl out. Oh god. Try not to roll too far. This is the worst part about this car, by far. Is that when you roll over, it has so much momentum, it wants to keep rolling. So normally we'd be going down... We'd be going down this little road, this little like ramp over here. At about 30 seconds with a normal vehicle. But with this... Oh god, the tree branch, the curb. With this beast, we're in a minute in. I don't even know why I tried. This is kind of pointless. It's not even that fun, you know? It's like, oh, I can't do it? Well, no shit. I should try finding the worst car I can actually complete it with. I wonder what that would be. That's a little more vague, though. Does anyone else think it's weird that you can't even surrender to the cops? Shouldn't you be able to do that and like wait in jail? Just for roleplay's sake? And then have like jailbreaks and stuff? I mean, it seems like a game about stealing cars would include that, but maybe that's just me. And while we're talking about weird game decisions, I think it's kind of weird personally that Rocket League doesn't have a horn for your car. Maybe they just felt like they didn't have enough buttons on a controller to include a horn. I don't know. but I really feel like that's like a missed opportunity for like revenue earning for them. They could have custom horns, you know, in the shop. I don't know what Psionics is doing really. All the cars they come out with are just fugly, and they barely come out with anything. Like, dude, it's a model of a car. How long can it take you to ship one out, right? They should be coming out with like one a week, you know, it's like Fortnite. Oh god, the traffic. I kind of hate this car. The handling is pretty bad. It's one of the fastest cars in the game, I think. But the problem is, how are you ever going to find a straightaway long enough to experience that top speed? You know? I feel like what this game needs is like... Oh my god, did you see that? This is a fucking disaster. I hate this car. So the fact that... Actually, I was gonna talk... Well, now I have two things to talk about and I have no idea what to do. Let me just say this for some... I'm trying this car out because I'm scared by the fact that the Formula 1 car couldn't complete this. I don't know what that's all about. So I'm gonna try it in just kind of like an average sports car type of thing, you know. See if this can do any better. But yeah, anyway, earlier what I was saying was they should have like... I don't know, they need some kind of track or racetrack, something. They could even have like, you know, in Dragon Ball Z when Goku dies and he runs on the Dragon Bridge for like years to get to heaven. They should have one of those up in the sky that just goes on for like way longer than it has any right to. That would be sick. Just for when you feel like cruising. You know, some low stress driving. You could have like banks and stuff that are like really smooth to drive. Just makes you feel like a god. Just because it's so easy. Hell, there could even be like jump sections and stuff. If you ask me, that'd be cool. And then like if you fall off the Dragon Bridge and die, it starts you back at the start. That'd be funny. So it's like, it's extremely long and pretty chill, but there are some like things, especially if you're just full sending it with no thought. Ooh, I don't really know how I can make up like 4 seconds. This is just a hard one, man. Let's try it out with like a bike. And full disclosure, I'm not really expecting too much from the bikes because normally, I mean, don't get me wrong, they are fast, but I feel like their main advantage is in their maneuverability. You know, their ability to like weave traffic too is really good. Not necessarily the top speed. It might be on par, but it's not gonna be like better, I don't think. But hey, I guess we'll find out by the end of this time trial, won't we? Got a little air there, that was risky and dangerous. Luckily, I got some grip right away. Didn't spin out or anything. I should do this 3 times. I should try doing once with a wheelie, once normal, and once with stoppies. Just to see if it, like, makes a difference. I don't know if it's bad to do, like, the rapid, tiny micro turning, or if I should be doing more, like, smooth, prolonged turning, or if I should just plan it out to the last second and then do like one sharp turn. I don't know. I could test all those and probably figure something out, but I just don't care enough. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'll just be mediocre forever. I'll be honest, this feels pretty damn fast. I don't know why. Feels faster than the Elegy. Did I crash at any point with that? I don't think so. Maybe I'm just counting my chickens before they hatch? Yep, I was. Ow! What's your problem, man? Jesus. Let's see if the Shinobi's any faster. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. Isn't the Shinobi the fastest bike? Or am I just making an assumption because it's like the most expensive? Maybe it's just the fastest accelerating? I don't know. Maybe the power surge, the Western power surge, maybe that could be faster? Potentially? Not sure. I'll try out the power surge too, I guess. You know, the funny thing is, I felt like the Weevil had a chance of making it if I didn't crash. Oh. Why am I so itchy? As soon as you can't scratch, you're itchy. Dude, did you? Oh, never mind. I thought those guys cut me off, but to be fair, their lane ended. But still, they didn't really like... They didn't see me zooming in at 1,000,000,000 miles an hour behind them. Gotta practice defensive driving. Speaking of fastest cars, I think the Banshee is another one that's one of the fastest. Maybe I'll try it out with that, see if it's possible. The Krieger is damn fast, I never noticed that. But this is really highlighting it. I wonder if the Krieger's faster than the other supercars. Kind of want to try out some of them. Like the Emperor ETR1 and the Thrax and the Nero Custom. I don't know. There's probably some other fast ones. I guess those like Annie ones that are like race cars are probably pretty fast, right? Damn, the Shinobi was slower, wasn't it? It was like 2 seconds slower. Should I even bother with the power surge? Wait, not the power surge. The Reaver, that's what I was thinking of. Not the Power Surge. I'm pretty sure that's slow. Not like slow in general, but slow compared to what you need for this time trial at least. Hey buddy, I'm faster than you. I'm gonna need you to get the frick out my way. Thanks. Man, this car's not the most turnable. Okay, let's do this. Hope this rain doesn't screw me over. To be fair, ooh, that. Oh, damn it. I almost recovered. So, I think I'll try out some supercars that I barely ever use. Like, for example, this car right here, I'm pretty sure the only time I've ever used it was when I bought it. No joke. This is the Wagner, the Dubachi Wagner, if you're curious. I think because it's raining, I'm gonna have to slow down for this turn, unfortunately. Which, oh, frick you! I'm so angry. Okay, here's another car I've never really used before. The LM87. You know, here's a crazy thought. Maybe if you start further back, you'll get over this ramp faster. Or maybe you'll just hit the traffic light. Hopefully that traffic light doesn't regenerate. So far this car feels a lot more controllable. And the braking's a lot better than the Dubachi Wagner. This is like a race car. The Dubachi Wagner is like... Hold on for dear God. You know what I mean? I like the control of this. That sucks. Damn it. Traffic sure sucks, doesn't it? When there's no traffic, the time trials just feel like, I don't know, like, oh, I'll just do this until it's perfect, and it'll be easy, it'll just be a matter of time. But when you add in traffic, it's like, oh, it's like the same thing as no traffic, except now just take over half your runs and just throw them away for no reason. You know. So it's kind of frustrating in a way. Holy crap, is this like the fastest car I have or what? I crashed super hard and I still had plenty of time. That's cool. You notice anything similar between this car and the last car? They both have amazing spoilers, don't they? Okay. Let's see if the traffic light regenerated. It did. Oh my god, I cleared the traffic light. Maybe this car has better acceleration. Frick, I was trying to go around that stupid SUV, but then I just ended up hitting someone else. Anyway, So this is the S80RR. I don't know what that means. Kind of looks weird if you just look at it. It's like... You know what it reminds me of? Remember that game Sorry, the board game? And they had the little bubble with the dice in it? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You see it, don't you? You just want to push this car down in the middle, you know? On the glass part, you just want to push it down and have the dice pop. But yeah, hey, besides that, the actual like body work and stuff, I really like that, the way that looks. Especially like the fenders, the big blocky fenders. They're blocky, but they're still smooth, if that makes sense. Like the edges. Anyway, I think they look nice. Wow, game almost crashed. I like the mirrors. I think it's cool how they're on the fenders. It's fun, I guess. I mean, it's definitely different than a normal car. It's like the fenders are on the side of the windows instead of below them, if that makes sense. So I crashed a lot. If I didn't crash, I was obviously gonna make it, right? So let's just say successful tests, I guess. By the way, oh wait, I wanted to see what that vehicle right there was. Is that a Cheval Picador? I think so. Okay, let's test our next car. Alright, next car is the RE7B. I feel like I need to check this for bigger spoilers. Is that really the biggest spoiler ad? Seems inadequate. I like the diffuser and like the weird like bodywork stuff you can see. Like the exposed tail. I don't know what that is, but I like it.
I'm so sad.
Makes it feel more like a race car and less like a production car or something. Ooh, I like those reverse lights. Is that weird? Oh look! Our brake lights are like on the diffuser. That's cool. Anyway. This car's the R87B, in case I didn't say that already. I'm being sabotaged by the game. Don't you think it'd be nice if you were playing by yourself? If you had the option to toggle the rain? Because some cars I like the way they drive in the rain, and I would like to drive like that whenever I want, you know? This car feels standard. I guess it kind of reminds me of the Turismo R that you get with the Criminal Enterprise starter pack. It's just like very adequate, you know. Good handling and speed. The top speed isn't necessarily blowing me away, though. I'd say it's probably more of a race car where handling is a little bit more the focus. Although it's not the total focus by any means. That's just my guess. Jesus Christ. Why am I so... Whatever. Let's just give ourselves a 10-second penalty. So I saw, I'm pretty sure Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be in Florida. Isn't that a little boring? Like, how is that different from... Oops. How is that any different from Los Angeles, you know? They both have palm trees. I don't know. I hope in the single player you can create a character then maybe I'll actually play it. By the way, if I didn't crash, that would have been easy. I was right there. This is the XA21, I think. Yep, XA21. And it easily clears the traffic light. I think it'd be kind of cool if GTA was in like Dallas. They could have like the... If they were gonna make 3 characters, they could have like... I don't know. Fucking... You have like an accountant that does cocaine. They could have like a high school / community college age drug dealer who's driving around in like souped up Dodge Challengers or something. I don't know. Don't ask me how I know about that. Or, I don't know, third person could be something. I'll leave that up to them. It's just an idea, you know. I'm an ideas guy. In the past, I also thought maybe you need to have, like, Las Vegas. But I'm not sure how neat it would actually be. I don't know if that's something that just sounds cool until you do it and then it's not. I don't know. But hey, one thing about Las Vegas, you could have, like, some, like, salt bed, salt flats or something, like race tracks. I mean, hell, every game could have had that. I mean, they have those in California, right? Like, in the desert, the flat desert, like, lake bed that you can drive on. Why don't they have that in GTA, just to drive around on? This car's so slow, it's like, you don't feel any fear getting into a wreck. Because you're in control because you're slow as hell. I'm not a fan of the XA21. Although, to be fair, the wheels, I am a fan of those wheels. Those nice wheels. And the shape is good. I wish it didn't have that spoiler that popped up. I don't like that. At least not how it's implemented on this specific car. But yeah. So here's a fun fact you might not know. The Karen RS is a supercar. It's classified as super. So is the Banshee 900R. You might not expect that. Damn, this one like overshoots the traffic light. Sorry, I went silent because I was focused. This car just feels really fast. Hell, I think it'd be cool if they had a GTA in Japan. And not for any weeaboo reasons or anything like that. Not even for like Tokyo, but more for the mountain roads. That would be so sick. That would be so sick. Imagine like... What if they just had an island, you know, and it's like everything about it screams like this is Japan, but it's not Japan, it's just some made up, because it can't be as big as Japan for the video game. It's got to be like a tiny version. You know, it'd be just like the current map where it's like, you know, just a big island with different sites. They'd probably have like a Tokyo, or hell, Kyoto would be sick too. Speaking of crime, If you're gonna have a GTA in Japan, where in Japan is the most crime? It'd probably have to be like a subway. Well, this car was slower than I thought. Yeah, it'd probably be better to put it in like China or something, right? I mean, I know they have drugs in Japan, but is there a lot of like car theft and like shootings and that kind of thing? You know what I mean? It doesn't seem very suitable. I don't really think they have a lot of shootings in like China either, but they definitely have a lot more like kidnappings and and insurance fraud and just all kinds of like scammy, like scummy stuff like that. Does feel a little more appropriate for a GTA title in my opinion. There's probably some country in Asia that's like similar with like culture, but even more like worse criminally, you know. But I don't know enough about Asian countries to know at least crime in Asian countries. I feel like a lot of crime is deterred there by some like crazy ass punishments in a lot of places. Like I heard in Japan you could get death row for drugs, I think. They don't even tell you when you're gonna die. And then in like Singapore they have like hit you with a cane for spitting gum out on the street or something like that. Or like doing graffiti, I think. Gets you hit with a cane. Some crazy shit. But I don't know. I'm sure that doesn't stop organized crime. What if they just went crazy in a GTA in Venice? And it was all focused on like boats. Okay, the Tigon sucks. I think this will be my last car. I feel like I have a firm grasp on this time trial. It's like, this is probably like a D tier. You know, it's almost F tier. Because you can barely complete this with anything. It's just really hard. So now we're going to try with the Progen Itali GTB Custom. The handling feels a little uncontrollable. This feels like the Wagner. It doesn't really feel like a race car. It feels like a fishtailing, like... This is like one of those where you, for a sharp turn, you're gonna have to slow down probably. Unless you want to go flying into it, you know? Maybe I should try one more vehicle, I don't know. I feel like going eat some queso, actually. Dip some sourdough bread into it. I don't know what's going on with me. I have like an adrenaline rush that won't go away. I just have like pain in like a few spots on my hands. If any doctors know what the fuck that means, please let me know. Could that be caused by like talking if you're not used to talking? Plus, I don't know what it is. Like, I always feel like I'm trying to like amplify my voice because I'm afraid my microphone won't pick it up, which is like causing my voice stress. Okay, the Pro Genitali GTB passes. Whoop-de-doo. This is a custom, so it's got some sick wheels. Let's see if I can find like a street light to show them off. Can't really see it, can you? I assure you they're very cool.